This is Code Mickey TV, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. I want to take a cognitive look at these two guys and Real Madrid as a team. Currently, I describe Mbappe as the world's best player. No other player comes close. Mbappe embarked on a move that the world, as at the time, described the move as very useless or not needed. I was part of his critics because he had almost everything at PSG. Money, dominance, and people even worshipped this guy at PSG. With France, you won the World Cup and you played against the best. Ronaldo was part of that World Cup. Messi, Madrid, all the top gurus were there. But Mbappe stood out and won the best player in the tournament. The following World Cup, you went again in the finals. You proved to Messi and the world that if Messi and the likes of Ronaldo are not in the game again, you are the next phase. So with all these blessings, all these achievements, what again will compel you to embark on a move? You were moving from a team that you had everything to a team that had achieved everything. To Real Madrid, that calendar year, Madrid had achieved everything. Vinicius Jr. stood out as the main guy in the team and even tipped the guy to win the world best. So considering this move from PSG to a team that had achieved everything, it meant Mbappe had a lot to lose than to prove. Because in that season, which is this season, if you don't win the Champions League, if you don't win the league, any other thing that you do there will not be appreciated. Because before your move, they had achieved everything with Vinicius. And it was coming at the time where people like Vinicius will not easily also allow you to come and just get your glory like that. You will not have it that easy. But Mbappe showed his resilience, his hard work, his high spirit, his determination. That though I'm in my comfort zone, but I'm moving to take up a new challenge, to prove a point to the world that it is my time. And having people like Ronaldo as my mentor, we are never satisfied until we break all jinx on this planet. So when he landed in Madrid, it was not easy for the guy. At the beginning of the season, Madrid started playing as if they were not the Madrid that won the Champions League in the previous season. There was no understanding, no cohesion, no telepathy, nothing. They were losing matches that we least expected of them. And I became part of the main critics of Mbappe. But people even described him as a flop, that his move was a flop. And we started digging deep into why he had to move from where he had almost everything. But the guy showed something, the resilience, the determination. He didn't look at that. And you see, when you move to a team, a top profile player, and in the first few weeks, things don't go well, sometimes the pressure can cause you to flop forever. But Mbappe didn't consider that. And the environment that he found himself, that is the cognitive aspect of it. People like Vinicius, Jude Bellingham, they felt, we had won the Champions League without you. So why will we let you come to take all the name, the attention and everything from us? We will not bow to you that easily. We will not succumb to that pressure that easily. So Vini will get a ball and want to prove to Mbappe and the world and the coach that I was doing it before he came. So I will not just surround that. Though he's coming with the name, the attention and everything, but I will not just surround that. I believe in myself as Vini because we are all playing to win the Champions League. That's the topmost cup in Europe. So if we've done it before him, why will I get a ball and release it to him? So there was a lot of friction. But anytime I saw Mbappe playing, you could see that determination, that zeal, that hunger, that test. Even if they wanted to take him out, his demeanor will prove to you that no, Mbappe is not relenting. Mbappe is not giving up. Mbappe wants to make a case. Mbappe wants to prove a point. Mbappe wants to show the world that he's the best player. Mbappe won't let Ronaldo down. And his mentor Ronaldo had the same spirit. But we were not happy because the game, we watch it just beyond the game. Mostly we put things behind. So if you come and it's not clicking, we will not have that patience for you. It was not easy for the coach. People started criticizing the coach. Because we want victory. You have the best and you've brought the main best. So the team should be strengthened and not weakened. People started teasing laughing at the guy, but he didn't give up. But you see, when you believe in yourself, you are determined. It will just take time. It will just take time. The weeping may endure for night, but joy cometh in the morning. So Mbappe, it was just a matter of time for him to settle. And like I indicated earlier, he is the best now. So it was just a matter of time. So he stood on his grounds, and things are beginning to work to his favor. Things are beginning to unfold to his advantage. Gradually, the team, including Vinicius Jr., is coming to an acceptance that Mbappe is the main man. Everybody there is gradually coming to the acceptance, and that is what we need in football. If you accept that this is the guy, it is a teamwork. We can't show our individual intelligence, but we need to work as a team. And there's that distinction, that understanding that this guy is the main man. He's the one moving the team. Let's respect him as the main man. It will always help the team to progress, and it happens everywhere. When you are playing with people like Messi, you need to surround that no matter your influence. When you are playing with people like Ronaldo, you need to bow. So the team is taking shape now. Against Man City, he scored a hat-trick. When you take a look at that match critically, you understand that Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Jude Bellingham, the team, they've all come to the understanding that our man is Mbappe. He is the main man. So let's feed him. Then he can move the team there for us. And when it happens that way, at the end of the match, everybody will be happy. The coach will be happy. The fans will be happy. The world will be happy. But if you go there and you want to show your egos, you want to prove that I am this, I am that, at the end, there will be division. And the opponents will capitalize on that. So when he went there at first, that was the problem. Vinicius Jr. wanted to test his power. Bellingham wanted to test his power. But the guy knew that it was just a matter of time. And when it comes to experience, he has it more than all of them. He's a professional player. So he understood. You know, when this guy was in PSG, there were problems like that. We kept hearing problems between him and Mbappe and Messi, blah, 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 blah. So I kept wondering why. And you see, when he landed in Real Madrid, he became very submissive because he knew the terrain, the environment. So he had to bow for it because these guys had achieved everything. So he's coming in. To gain the acceptance, he had to just bow, be down there. But when it came to everything, awards, everything, he had it more than them. But this was a hot environment. So he had to bow for things to take shape. That makes him the world best. Now it has taken shape. Going forward from now to the end of the season, next season, this guy is going to open up the gap, the distance. People were comparing Haaland and other strikers to him. No. As it stands now, he's the best. I was part of the critics. But you see, it is only a fool who doesn't change their mind. It's not a mistake to make a mistake, but it's a mistake to repeat a mistake when things are playing out for you to correct yourself. And there's a saying that if we took a second time to understand why people behave the way they do, the world would have been a better place for all of us. I took my time. I've understood the guy. So why will I hold on to my initial position? He has proven to the world. He had everything. He left everything that he had, just like his mentor did. Man United got to a point that Ronaldo was everything. Anything he wanted, they were willing to do for him. But he said, no, I need to go to Real Madrid to make a case to the world. He went there and he dominated. He went to compete against the topmost, the likes of Messi, Ronaldo, other hot guys in Barcelona. But he still made a case. He gave Messi a tough time. Now this guy is there in Real Madrid. And, if he's fortunate this season, he'll win the Champions League. He'll win the league. Probably the league, he would have easily won it in PSG. But to win the Champions League in PSG wouldn't have come that easy. So he considered all these things. That I want to cement, leave a solid legacy. It's not just about winning, just, the league, but dominating the whole of Europe. People have that belief that if you compare me to the other players, to my peers, I'm the world best. But it should show in something, like the way Messi and Ronaldo, they were challenging each other when it came to the Ballon d'Or. So why won't I move to take up that challenge at Real Madrid? And now things are beginning to play out. Now Vini has accepted that he's supposed to be a supporting role. Bellingham, Rodri. So once it has taken the shape with the experienced Ancelotti, the next 4 seasons, Mbappe is going to dominate everywhere. If they win the Champions League right now, nobody will challenge him for the world best. I think I'm making a point here. This is cognitive. It is highly cognitive. So Real Madrid, at the start of the season, things were not going easy. I criticized the team, the coach, that Mbappe, if he's not performing, they should drop him. But they know better than we do. That is why he's an experienced coach. And the coach had that belief, that faith, that it was just a matter of time. And with patience, they've gotten there. The name is Code Mickey. I'm always on the highway. Respectfully, I bow here. Thank you.